Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another The Crew 2 video. As today, I'm here with a different The Crew 2 video than what I normally make. Now, I was going to make a video over the Rising Sun Summit and sort of leave it there, as, you know, the summits are now repeat summits, so I'll show you what I mean. As you can see, currently, the Untamed Italian Summit is currently going on, and then if we come to look at the other summits right here, as you can see, they have the Flying Germans, and then have the Sunshine States. They have the Road Samurai, which has the Evo X Black Knight edition, and then there's the player choice. So that's all repeat summits. But as you can see, I am standing in front of a Challenger, but not any normal Challenger. This is the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, as it costs $774,900. So we're going to go ahead and buy this, obviously, and then we're going to go ahead and customize it, compare it to the, I guess, like the next gen Challenger that they have in this game, which is the 2015, I believe. And this is actually the most expensive car now, because originally the F12 Berlinetta was actually the most expensive car, street race car in the game. Now it's the Demon. So as you can see, obviously it has the vented hood up there. The rims are obviously different than the normal Challenger rims, as it has those dark 5-spoke wheels. Obviously it has, I guess, sort of wide body or fender flares on it that pop out, and then it has a little green accent on the splitter as well. So we'll go ahead and buy the Demon, as we will go ahead and buy it in red, because that's usually what a lot of Demons are. And I think, and as you can see there, the rims, you can't change them. And there we go, $774,900 down the drain, which is a good purchase. So here we are out in the world now, I guess you could say. It is raining, so obviously that's not going to be a whole lot of a test. But it doesn't sound any different than the normal Challenger does. It may handle a little bit different, and I think it also comes with a little bit more horsepower as well, because if we come into the menu here real quickly and look at it, I believe the Hellcat stock in this game comes with, I think, like 707 horsepower. So this does have a lot more horsepower than that, but we're going to drive it around real quickly, sort of see what it feels like so far. I mean, it is a very big boat, so it's not going to be the most agilest and quickest of cars. But I mean, okay, as we go off the grass there, or the road there, I mean, so far it's not handling too bad, as we're going to get a little bit of lag spike in there. So I can't give you my honest review, since if I was just playing straight from the TV, then yeah, that could probably be a little bit easier, as we are getting some lag there, not to mention people are loading in. We've already damaged the front of the Demon here. But I mean, it's not horrible. I mean, it's sticking to the road. It's pretty planted. It's not like the, we'll try taking this. Okay, so maybe you can't come into the corners taking a whole lot of speed. But I mean, so far it's not like if the back end is slipping away from us. I mean, it's just staying nice and planted so far. We'll try taking this turn here. Thank you, what is that, Durango? Yeah, I believe that's Durango. So I mean, it's handling okay for the giant boat that it is. I think now it's time to go ahead, head back over to the house, and customize this car. Alright, so here we go. We got the Demon up here in the garage, or wherever I guess the living room is what they call it. So over to visual parts. In the hood, we can add the little, I guess, we can black it out basically. And I'll go with that. I think the black hood definitely complements the Challenger. I actually have it on the other Challenger that I have, so I'll put it on the Demon there, as you can see, obviously. So the front bumper, that adds some red rings around the headlights and the intake lights as well. That gets rid of the little bit of green. I think the green's interesting. I think it sort of complements the car a little bit, but that gets rid of the red rings. That adds the red rings. We have sort of the stock bumper that comes, or sorry, the splitter, front bumper, whatever you want to call it, that comes with the regular Challenger. Add some more red rings. We have a much more sort of aggressive spoiler, as it actually adds, like, I think the splitter with the two little rods there, more red rings. And now we have a very aggressive spoiler to where it adds these little canards here, and then that adds the red rings. I sort of want to keep the green. I think I'll just go with the black splitter, and I'm not going to add the red rings because I don't really want those on it. So we're going to keep the rims the same. Ooh, it's already come with red calipers, so we'll keep it as... Oh, no, it doesn't. I think it's already on black, because if we switch from here, as you can see, it still has the black color on it. So we'll go ahead and make it to red. I think that sort of matches the body color. As you can see, it has the cool little demon logo on the side. Side mirrors, we'll go ahead and put some carbon fiber mirrors on those. Over the skirts, that also has some more carbon fiber. Rear wing, so we have rear wing right here with the SRT badge on the back. We have a body color wing. We then have a much more sort of ducktail, I think that's what they call these sort of wings, ducktail wings, but obviously it's a little bit more aggressive, and not to mention it is carbon fiber. We then have this wing right here, which that's not too bad, and then we have this wing. I'm not going to put this wing on here because, I don't know, I just don't think it would really work on the car. Obviously, we can have a little overview of the car, and that wing would actually be pretty good, but I think the car would look much better with one of the little ducktail wings here, if I'm totally honest with you. If we look at the aggressive wing, it's not too bad. Do I want to go with this wing, though? That's the question. As you can see, it does have the Dodge labeling on the side there. I don't know. I think I'm just going to stick for now this wing, as it is a little bit of a bigger wing, so we'll go ahead and put that on. And then coming over to the rear bumper, I'd like to keep sort of the stock headlights on. Ooh, that gives a nice little red accent there below. Then that makes it body color. Adds a different sort of tail light. And then we have this much more aggressive option. I'm going to go with this option, because I'm trying to keep this car sort of factory looking, but still give it a nice little bit of a, I guess, different twist. And we can't do the interior, so there's the demon right there, and I think we'll also add some vanity items as well. We can either put on some red or white vanity tires. So there's this red BUSHIMURA tire that we can add on. I believe I have another one, which is this red ROFFO tire. And I don't really know why they call it red. I think the white text has some red writing over it. So I could either go with this one, which adds a nice little red stripe on the tire. I think I'll go with that since it has the red. Or you know what, I'm gonna put these ones on it, since it's not totally red, but apparently to the game it is red. And then we'll go ahead and put on the performance. So we obviously have the stock numbers. We don't have the top speed, but we do know it has 840 brake horsepower. So what happens when we add all the bits to it that it needs? Alright, so I added all the bits, and let's see what it is. Top speed is now 226 miles per hour. Then we have 960 brake horsepower with a 0 to 60 of 2.47 seconds. A quarter mile of 9.4 seconds. And then brake distance is 20.72 yards. And then there we go. So now actually let's go ahead and head down to the garage and compare it against its brother, the regular Challenger. Alright, so here we have both of the Challengers lined up here. Obviously we have the Demon. So let's go ahead and actually open it up to see what the interior looks like. So here we go. We'll go ahead and sit down. And we can also turn on the engine as well. So we'll go ahead and start it. So there's the sound of it. As you can see, you can hear the supercharger whine. I think it sounds pretty much the same to the regular Challenger there. Obviously, we're going to test in a second, but we'll go ahead and stop the engine. But as you can see, it has a little Demon logo right there. And then we'll have to see how it compares to the regular Challenger. But there's a look at the inside of the Demon. We can also then turn on the headlights. So as you can see, obviously, we have the vented hood. And then we obviously had these I guess fender flares or the wide body, whatever you want to call it, whatever it's called, I don't exactly know, but there's the headlights, and as you can see, there's still a ring around it. Now we have the regular Challenger SRT, so we'll go ahead and open up the door here, and as you can see, the interior is pretty much the same, just that with the Challenger, you can actually, although, hold on, wait, there's one thing that there's a 0 mile per hour there at the top. I'm not sure if that's in the same one, but as you can see, pretty much the same sound, and then they just switched out the Hellcat logo. Sorry, this is a Hellcat. I forgot to call it a Hellcat. They switched out the Hellcat logo with the Demon logo. But yeah, the only difference about the interior is that you can actually customize this, and I went with the blue. But, I mean, it's pretty much the same interior. And then, obviously, if we come over here to customize, if we go over to visual part, if we go over to, no, the first hood, they might not even have the hood, so I don't know. Okay, so they don't have the hood. Obviously the front, see, as you can see, this is just a stock bumper, so we could have put the original Hellcat bumper on there. The front fenders, you can see, it's sort of the same, but not really, as the fenders were a little bit more, I guess, flush with the car, because as you can see at the very top, and I'll put an arrow to point it there, as you can see, it's a little bit different from the Demons. But if we go over to the rims, obviously you can't change those, calipers, side mirrors. And then back over to the fenders, as you can see. Now this one is actually a little bit more, I would say, identical to the Demons rear fender, but it's not. I think it is actually a little bit bigger than the Demons. And then obviously to the rear wing, we have the same rear wings, except, hold on, what's this? I think it's just that the blue is shining off of the wing. And I thought for a second that it was blue, but it isn't. And then we sort of have the same customization options as if we scroll through here. We have that same little red there. So there you have it. And then if we come back to the Demon here, I want to see if there was that 0 mile per hour on the top, which it might not be. And no, it's actually not. So the little middle part here between the two gauges, there's actually no 0 mile per hour there, so that's interesting. That the Challenger has it, the Hellcat has it, but the Demon does not. But so there's the little, I guess, review or comparisons between the Hellcat and Demon. Now I'm not going to go into a race, but I want to see. I'm just going to do a quick little drive with both of them to see how different they handle, and then I think we will end off the video there. So let's go ahead and get into the Hellcat and drive it around. There we have it, the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. It's a pretty cool car. Obviously, one car that I really wish they could add is the Charger. I really wish they could add the Charger because obviously, you know, they have the Hellcat and then they just add the Demon. I really wish they could add the Charger because I think that would be cool. But they actually are, I believe, bringing another car to the game, and I believe it's the Porche Carrera GT. They showed a little teaser trailer on one of their Ubisoft channels, so It showed the Carrera GT, and it also showed some underglow as well, so maybe that's going to be a new thing to the game. If I do remember, I think I'll go ahead and link a video so that way if you want to check it out, you can. But, yeah, so there we have it for this Crew 2 video. Obviously, it's much different than my normal videos because usually I do Summit videos. I might try and do another Summit video later on, maybe the Untamed Italians, but I'm not sure. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and this is obviously something that I've started whenever I'm doing my outros. But if you did not enjoy the video, obviously you can leave a dislike, but please leave me a comment telling me why you did dislike it, because on the last Crew 2 video I did, someone left a dislike and I have no idea why they left a dislike. Maybe it's because of the music, maybe it's because of the gameplay, or maybe it's something with me, I don't know. But if you did dislike the video, then please leave me a comment. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching, as I've said that twice, and peace.